Yes, sir.
Oh, good. How's it going, Trayvon?
Not bad. How about yourself?
Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. Or where you calling from?
I'm in St. Louis City right now.
Okay, St. Louis City.
Downtown.
Downtown, huh? Did you get out and get to the restaurants the last couple of days?
Not at all. I have no interest. I'm in the house.
Said no. Line me up till it's ready, till it's totally safe, huh?
Yeah, so we are good to go.
Boom. What up, Trayvon?
Hey, how you doing, Chris?
All right, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, we are actually live. I don't know if it's my system doing something or what. Like, okay, yeah, I think it's cleared up now. So yeah, we're actually streaming live on Facebook. We're on YouTube, on Periscope, and in the Woke Real Estate Investors Group. Let me take this off of here too.
You got it all going, man. That's
Somewhat, we hope. Matter of fact, let me make sure our audio is good. I'll be right back.
Sure thing, bud. Sure thing. Sandra, are you able to see? Are you able to see us at all? Are you there?
I just need losing the connection.
There you are. Okay. All right. Well, you can always, if you want, you can always hide your video too. You can stop your own video, and you don't have to have the video going. Just if it's better for your connection, you should still be. If you stop video, you should still be able to see everybody talking. It's just you won't be sharing your own video. All right. So you're down in downtown, huh, Trayvon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. What's it like?
Give me 1 second.
Sure thing, bud. How's it going, everybody?
Hey.
I don't get to see all the feed that Chris does. So if you're making comments on YouTube or Instagram or Periscope, Chris is gonna have to catch us up on that.
Yep. I think we're back now.
Awesome.
Let me see what we got here. So yeah, we're streaming live in the multiple places here. And for people who are watching, if you want to join into this actual Zoom call, the link is in the description of the video. And hopefully you can hear me loud and clear as well, because I don't know. Let me make sure here. Hello. Somebody said hello in the live there. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Put in a 3 in the comments if you can hear us and see us good. Let me know.
Awesome.
You say, oh, you got the whole board up there, Rich. Look at that.
Upcoming events right there. Or however I can. I'm not Vanna White, obviously. There we go. We got the upcoming events.
Hold on, let me go this way. This is what you got.
There you go. June 2nd, we got we got another one where you and I are getting together in the evening, but in the around lunchtime we got our regular Hooties meeting. So people are more than welcome to join that as well if they enjoyed this and what we do, man. Here's what we got going on June 2nd, 16th, 30th.
So we got the Hooties House Buying Club back in real life coming up. Is that what you're saying, Rich?
Well, no, it'll still be virtual. I think the June 2nd one will be virtual, and then July we're not sure. Let's wait and see. What's going on. But
masks are required for the show up.
Right, exactly. Right. I mean, imagine if we were actually at the Hooters in Keener Plaza, and we all had to sit 6 feet away from each other.
Exactly. We got to do like that.
Right, exactly.
I just ordered a mask. I'm late. I ain't put on a mask yet. Is that wrong?
Oh, well, I mean, depends what your situation is, right?
I've been hiding out. I've been on quarantine before the quarantine.
Self-quarantine.
So
hey, what's going on there? Laura's here.
Not Laura.
Hey, it's me. Hey guys,
Laura.
how you
I
doing?
put you out again, didn't I? Dang it. Every time I said, I'm not going to call you out.
It's okay. I'm not doing video. My face is breathing from makeup today, and I'm driving anyway. So,
Oh, okay.
but good to see your guys' faces, and I'll be on here for about 40 minutes, and I'll be jumping off. Probably won't.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Who else we got on there? We got Mr. iPhone himself.
He said his name is just Mr. iPhone.
That time, but I'm looking forward to the next 40.
Okay. Awesome.
Great. So you said you're working on a new deal, Rich? You found a new lead?
I'm not sure what you said.
Oh, you hit a dead spot.
Yeah, I hear somebody got some bad internet.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Where are you driving, Laura? Are you in bad spots? Oh, she's probably dead again. That's all right. Yeah, actually another wholesaler reached out to me for a deal they had, and just a little bitty deal, little bitty 1-bedroom house. Really, it is. It's small, but the numbers, numbers make. We're gonna find out. We're supposed to know tonight, like what his mortgage payment is, and taxes, insurance, all that. So.
What made you think it's probably a subject to? You think because they owe more than you could do as a wholesale deal? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's we're gonna go see it this week too, so that's gonna help. I mean, it's just the first thing that popped in my mind was just knowing that area. What he's wanting for it is basically he just wants to walk away, and he owes like 32, and I know it needs new electric. It's got a new roof. It needs new electric. It probably needs the garage torn down and either not rebuilt or rebuilt. Needs new electric, so needs a kitchen update. So it's like with those kind of things, what it's worth, what it could be worth, it may not be that 32, or it might be right at that 32 that he already owes. So
getting tight. I know an electric guy. Is that on the Illinois side or Missouri side?
it's funny. Yeah, this one actually is on the Illinois side. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this guy works on that side or not, but I mean, I guess it won't matter if it's just work.
Right.
As long as it's not something they got to go pull a license on or something. But
yeah, I don't think Dupo makes you do it. It's in Dupo, but
cool.
We got Garrett Browning on the call. How you doing, Garrett? Oh, you're muted. Let me. I don't know if I unmuted you or if you mute. I don't know if I muted you or you muted yourself. There you go. How's it going, Garrett?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. All right. Are you in the warehouse or is that your garage?
It's my showroom. I know.
Okay.
It's got tall ceilings. Yeah.
You do printing or maps? Which one?
Flooring.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw that rolling thing in the back.
Yeah, that's right. We connected on Facebook today, right, Garrett?
We did. Yes.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. I wish more vendors would take advantage of this opportunity to come and say, hey, this is what I do, because there's folks on here might need a vendor for this, might need a vendor for that. So
Sure. I appreciate the invite.
yeah, glad you could come.
That's right. We got to have good people on the team because real estate is a team sport. How good is your team?
That's right. Is that Calvin over there? Did I see Calvin? I thought I saw Calvin on there. Popped on. Nope. I see a Galaxy Note 10. Mr. or Mrs. Galaxy Note 10 Plus coming on. And there's Ernesto. Oh, you're muted too.
Ernesto is muted.
You know what I did? I'm going to unmute everybody. Sorry. If you want to mute yourself back, you can. I think for the settings, I changed it up. I was like, I set it up to mute on entry. So I don't know if that means you can mute yourself or not mute yourself. So I just unmuted everybody. If you want to mute yourself, you can, except for you.
Yep. You just throw us on the ground like that, Ernesto? That's how you think about us now?
My phone fell.
Just slam us on the ground?
Ernesto, which hat is that? Is that your San Francisco Giants hat?
No, it's St. Louis.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
Would it look something like this?
Turn it around. He's got the St. Louis hat too.
I'm from the Midwest, guys.
That right? I just making sure, man. I'm never mind. I'm not living in St. Louis. I shouldn't say who I root for if it's not the Giants.
Right.
If hypothetically, if.
Cool.
How's everybody doing?
Good, buddy. What are you doing? You out showing some houses?
I'm on my way right now. I'm putting the map so to go. Got a show in at 6:30.
Do you?
So
you showing houses this late?
You guys first.
Wow, man. Where are you showing?
Yep. I'm hitting at Swansea.
Okay.
Belleville. I think Belleville, Swansea. So it's right along there.
Okay.
But buyers are back up trying to buy. So if you guys got any renovation, it's still going.
Is it? Good deal.
Yeah, I tell you, there's still buyers buying.
Buyers will always buy when the price makes sense.
That's right.
Or I
Chris.
guess when the deal makes sense. I shouldn't even say price, when the deal makes sense.
Right.
True.
Yeah, because I just came across somebody today. They have 2 commercial buildings and a house to sell.
Really?
Yeah. So
Nice.
I'm finna venture into the commercial space for a minute. So we'll see how this goes.
How much they want for it?
It's pretty cheap for real. It's like 40 grand, something like that.
Okay. For everything?
What was it? Yeah, one of them's gonna be like 40,000, and the other one will be like 30,000. So 70 grand for 2 buildings, 2 properties next door to each other, commercial. But I'll have more information on it. I'll have more information on it coming up here in a couple of days, because I gotta go take pictures and all of that type of stuff to make sure that But sounds like it's something. We'll see what we can do.
Gotta make sure.
Up in
Trust but verify.
Exactly. You never know until you show up.
That's right.
I thought I got a 4.
That's right. So it looks like we got a bunch of people coming on here. We got Amelia, we got Rashonda, we got Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are, and I don't see your video. Who is that out there, Galaxy Note?
And you got Jason just popped in. Look at all them people.
Grand Wizard Man, born leader of the Ku Klux Klan. Big sheets and pointy hats. Beat niggers down with baseball bats.
All right. I got
You got you one of them.
you weren't kidding, man.
I told you.
I know who the heck this is.
I am Grand Wizard Man.
It's that
born
Galaxy
leader of the
Note
Ku Klux
10 one.
Klan.
Is it
Big
Galaxy
sheets
Note 10?
and pointy hats. Beating niggers down with baseball bats.
This is ridiculous. Hold on.
You'll have to mute them all. Mute everybody, Rick.
Yeah.
Do a mute all. Because that, who is that? Yeah.
There it is.
How this one?
Well, it might be this one right here. This is ridiculous.
Yep.
You're ridiculous.
Hope you're happy there, dude.
It's Jerome Benesca.
Okay.
What is that?
There it is. Who is that bull? All right. This is freaking ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Stop talking. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cocksucker. Amelia, you want this cock?
Wow, man.
Peace, you dumb fuck. My name is. My name is Grand Wizard Man, born leader of the Ku Klux Klan. Big shoes and pointy hats. Beat niggas down with baseball bats.
This nigga really made the whole fucking rhyme. You're weird.
Yeah, you're retarded. Didn't even use that freaking.
You're retarded.
These dudes off the chain. So, yeah. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Charlinda?
I'm gonna get your YouTube channel banned.
Watch this, though. Edit.
Folks, I apologize.
We'll take that off of there.
I apologize.
And
Were
we'll
you out there? You
save
part of
that.
Yo, Rich, you look like a registered sex offender. Rich looks like a registered sex offender.
They off the chain.
He probably has like tons of child porn on his device.
Yeah, probably, buddy. All right. Well, I apologize, people. It does take one idiot to run a whole good thing.
It happens. All right.
Chris, I have an offer for you. Would you like to join the Ku Klux Klan?
I would love to join, but if you make me the moderator on this thing, I'll get rid of these jokers if you want.
All right. I got it. Yep.
Because I don't know what's going on here. Let's see here.
Yeah. Let's
see here.
People show their intelligence all the time. It's so awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of effort to find
Boy
all
behind
these
a keyboard, right? Big boy behind a keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna mute all real quick here, and then I'll.
Don't mute me. It's really rude.
So we're gonna fix that. Yeah. All right. Can you all hear me over here still? Let's see here. Way too calm. I would have jumped down on that video through that video. I'm always calm with a person hiding. When they show up in person, you see they won't dare say nothing to your face.
Yeah. You know, we actually had to write down a full code for a bot to pick up all these Zoom links. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have so much brain power going into Zoom trolling. It's actually crazy.
Well, it's not much brain power. You can make a
Yeah,
computer.
it is. Yeah, it is. Some dude wrote it.
They off the chain. You say you way too calm. Because I'm always calm.
I don't have to let a computer do what I can't do.
How much child porn do you have?
Not at all, buddy. Just because you're you know, whatever. You are ridiculous. I don't know what you get out of this.
You're retarded.
Are you able to see which one it is on there? Whoa.
He's like, I beat Austin. I kicked him off his Wi-Fi. I pulled his IP and I beat Austin.
You got hackers. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. You are muted. Yeah, one moment.
Yo, Chris.
What your name is? Saying my name like you know me.
He's off the Wi-Fi now. He can't give you co-host. I
Who
kicked
can't?
him off. I did, Austin.
Who?
The host. I
You
did,
say
Austin.
you kicked the host off? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's called a DDoS, a denial of service. You basically send him so much internet packets that it overwhelms his router.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys think we're retarded. I told you there's so much brain power that goes into doing all this bullshit.
You should put your brain power into making money like we do in real estate, my friend.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we make good money. You'd be surprised. It's fun. Probably more fun than what you're up to, I bet, because we make people happy and help them solve problems with our
And you rip them
skill.
off. I'm good. You rip people off. I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yo, he's back. Yo, Rich, what's up?
Yeah, you got nothing else to do? Mom making your dinner, or got nothing else going on?
You're really funny. Fuck
No, I'm
off.
not. I'm not. Mom
I'll kick you off
has
again.
mom
Fuck
made
off.
you start? Has mom
I'll
made
kick
you
off
start
again.
paying rent
Stop
yet?
talking. I'll kick you off again. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't kick me off. I shut down my computer, you moron. Jeez, you are a genius.
Crazy.
Make sure you have your computer do everything for you, and
Yeah, sure.
your computer girlfriend and all that stuff, buddy. I apologize. I'm not looking very professional, but idiots like
You
you
look
bring out the
retarded. You
worst
look
in
like
me.
retarded.
You know,
look like
hey,
a criminal.
you know what,
Shut the
buddy?
fuck up.
You're so smart. Why don't you come meet me?
I'm not.
You can't because you're shaking in your boots.
Because they scared.
Yeah, they are. Big boys behind a keyboard when mom's standing there paying their internet bill and everything else.
Oh.
Well, I apologize, folks. This is bringing out the worst in me.
Uh-oh. They're going to see the other side.
I'm the nicest guy. Yeah, I'm the nicest guy in the world to
Have you guys ever
guy in
seen
the
an
world to
ISIS
get
video?
along
Have you
with.
guys ever seen an ISIS video? Here's an ISIS video. Maybe enjoy it.
Boy, you are so awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, wasn't
Have you guys ever seen the Christchurch shooting? Oh, this nigger voted, by the way.
Yeah, you're ridiculous, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, guys, I apologize. This geek here can't. He's locked us up. So hold on.
Is it you can't get them off of there? Because I can take them off of here if I need to.
Can you?
Let me see here.
All right. Let me.
Because they don't know they dealing with a hacker too. I'm a hacker with the blue hat on. Don't they better watch who they talking that smack to.
You're so cool. You're so cool.
I'm a little rattled right now, so I apologize. But
Oh yeah, they can never
You're so
rattle.
fucking cool.
I'm the nicest guy in the world to get along with once you cross me.
So give me a second here.
Yo, Trisha, you look. Your face actually looks like an egg.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fix that.
And it's awesome and easy to hear, coming from a guy who can't even show his face. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. No, it's not meant to be funny. It's just that's sad truth about yourself, man.
Hang on. Let me show you something.
Watch
You
this,
guys ever
watch
hear-
this magic we finna do.
Why?
We finna boot them
Why?
off.
I mean, you got nothing better to do tonight?
Not
Nothing
really.
better.
No,
Yeah,
not really.
you're a
Hang
loser
on,
with
watch
no
this.
life.
Watch this. Boom.
A loser with no life. Loser with no life at all.
NoLife.com. Watch this magic
What
trick we
the
finna do.
hell is going on?
Some
Dude, shut up.
craziness.
I'm in the middle of a
Don't
call.
worry about it though. We got them covered. Watch this. We gonna hook them
I'm
up.
rattled.
Chris thinks he's so cool.
I'm finna unhack the hackers. Watch this.
Are you gonna hack the hackers?
Yeah, watch this. I'm finna be in your mom's living room in a minute. Wait a minute.
Explain. Hang on. If you're so cool, explain the process. Yeah, this is.
I don't have to explain it. You'll be off in about the next 3 minutes. Watch this.
Check it out. Chris, take control. What's up, y'all?
Hey, Terrell. What's up, Terrell? How you doing?
Laura, shut the fuck up. Laura. Hey, Laura, stop
How you
talking.
doing?
Laura, stop talking.
My apologize.
Good to see you, Terrell.
We got the wholesalers and the hackers in the building, huh?
The wholesale and hacker group.
That's right. That's right.
We gonna hook them
That's
up
right.
though. Watch this. This you
We
right
learn
here.
lessons every day. Just teaching Chris something new.
Don't worry about it. We'll have them straight in a minute. Who else we got on here?
Actually,
Ernesto.
kick off the wrong guy. Come on in.
Yo, Rich, nice clock.
That's great. That's great.
Are you a firm trainer?
That's awesome. That's
Are
great.
you a firm
Man.
trainer?
Awesome. And you're a nobody, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, no, it's not meant to be funny. It's the truth.
You're pretty laughable.
Yeah. I know one place you wouldn't be laughing. That's in my face.
I live on the opposite side of the world.
That's great. That's great. You live behind a computer screen. You're a big boy. Big
Thanks,
man.
bro. Thanks. Yep.
All right, guys. Well, one idiot looks like he's ruined the whole time.
Hang
They
on,
can't
hang
ruin
I'm
it.
waiting- hang on.
Check your
I am
messenger,
waiting-
Rich.
I'm
Check
waiting
the
for
messenger.
Chris to finish his
I got you.
pulling my IP address bullshit.
Yeah,
I got you, Chris.
yeah. We'll be off of him in about a minute. Here, hold on. I'm pulling your IP address. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm doing.
Zoom is encrypted,
got
you
you, Chris.
fucktard. Zoom is encrypted, you fucktard.
I got you, Chris. Give him that hackers laugh.
No.
No, all right, hang on. I'm gonna pull Rich's IP, and he's in Illinois right now.
That's awesome, buddy.
Waterloo.
We're all in Illinois. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're an idiot.
We already said where we were from. You were listening.
No, I wasn't, you fucktard.
Well, I have not heard the word fucktard in so long.
I know.
So thank you.
Hang on.
I forgot about that word.
I think I heard your mom calling you for dinner, buddy.
Oh gosh. Next time I get pissed at my boyfriend, I'm going to call him a fucktard, and it's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
Y'all off the chain. Hackers.com.
I'm literally
Did
shaking.
you just say hackers.com?
Newhackers.com.
Pretty retarded. You know, you can rent I'm not even kidding. You can rent a hacker for like.
How does somebody
18
get my name over here? What is this? How they get my name?
Yeah.
How'd that happen? Now that's some hacking. Let me see here.
Well, ain't nobody got too much money for him to hack. Why don't he hack somebody some millions?
Yo,
Why don't you try to get this
Rich, how's
cryptocurrency
Kayla?
that I can't get to
Yo,
that's
Rich.
locked in this other phone?
Yo, Rich, how's Kayla? Yo, Rich,
If
how's
this
Kayla?
guy knew how to make
That's great,
real
boy.
money, he
Boy,
would not
you-
be doing this.
How's Kayla?
That's great.
Kayla's great.
Kayla?
Yeah.
Who's Kayla?
You know Kayla.
No, Kayla who?
Yeah, you know Kayla.
Okay, I see Ernesto's over there. Did you get the thing I sent you, Rich? And Laura and
we're
anybody
supposed to do
else,
that.
if you didn't send
I
me a
got
message.
it. I'm just driving, so it's hard to look, but I'll get there.
Okay,
I know what you're
because
talking
we're
about.
gonna get this guy off of here,
Yeah.
and it'll still be good to go. Let me see.
Thank you, Chris.
Sure.
You're the man, as always.
We'll try. If anybody didn't get it, shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'll shoot it to you. Because we'll get this guy off of here one way or another, either by force him up out of here. All right, let's see what we got here. Ernesto popping in. Ernesto's in. And then let's see who else we got here. I need to send it to, I sent it to Terrell. I sent it to Rich. I sent it to
Calvin.
Sent it to Calvin. Calvin, what is it? John?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Yo, I killed a faggot last night.
That's great. You're still talking though, so I don't understand.
He'll be off in a second. As soon as we make sure everybody gets switched off of there.
Hey, Terrell, look like you out there needing a cigar, bro.
Exactly.
No, I actually got some barbecue on the grill right now.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. You guys, I don't think women should vote because they were never drafted.
You just
reading the scripts.
yeah, no, that's what he's doing. He's reading the scripts.
He printed out a little sheet of trigger.
Yeah, let me see what else
He said,
I cannot be fucking happy having you yapping in my goddamn ear.
He's just making
Go
sure
back to the
that's
kitchen, make me a sandwich. Shut the fuck up. Go back to the kitchen.
Oh,
make me a sandwich.
Genius.
So you can end this
He is-
whenever
he is
you're ready,
just
Rich.
reading-
And like I said, if anybody didn't get the thing,
He's old enough to know I'm not
Yo,
surprised.
Laura, go back to the kitchen.
Hey,
and make me a sandwich.
check yours. Make sure you got one dog.
so whenever y'all ready to
Right,
end it, I can, and we'll go into the other one because I don't know what's going on there.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So I can close this out, right? I can close this out and
Yeah.
keep us going.
And like I said, anybody who didn't get it, just shoot me a message and I'll shoot it to you.
Yo, Rick.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Awesome.
Hi, my friend. Have a good night.
Here, buddy. I'll make sure I password protect this and make sure idiots like this guy.
I know, you're good.
Because
Yo,
I apologize, everybody.
Rich.
So Blue, get him out of here.
How much child porn do you have?
Uh-oh. Let me put him here, put him there. All right, and that's right, the boy getting too much life. And like I said,
But it doesn't sound anything.
any of you that are still on there, you can shoot me a message and I'll get you on. And I'm gonna end myself off of this thing too. Let's see here. End. Boom. I'm out of there with the wacko.
Awesome.
Hopefully they all got the link there. All right, let's see here. Let me turn my camera on if I can. Camera. Boom. I'm on. Rich, you're on there. I see you. And Ernesto was on there. You have to do a conversion. Use WebNext next time. Yeah, that was Zoom. Hello, Nicole. How are you? They say, wow, he really just gonna sit here and hack the show. Ain't no money in it. What is he doing this for? Exactly. Like I said, if you want to get in on the stream, just shoot me a message on Facebook and I'll send you the link if you want to join in. Regular people, I don't know about that. You say restart everything. We ain't got to restart. We're already on. We already on. What up, Johnny McGee? Where you been, man? Can you hear me, Rich?
Hey, Chris.
All right, there we go. So you're in two places. I'm gonna take you off that other one. So there you go.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to do that too. Yeah.
So as these other people hop in, we'll get them going like that. See how it is on here now? I'm here, bro. Jonathan Branch, what up?
Cool. That's cool.
That stuff was crazy, bro.
And I apologize. I got so flustered so quick I couldn't even think straight.
Don't let them get you mad, Rich. It'll work out. I ain't worried about them. That's why you gotta
my hand. I can't even keep my hand still.
You like this. I'm find this hacker, and I don't even know how they really did that. That's crazy.
I don't. And one lesson learned: not to post the link on the Hootie's House Buyers Club, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen. Don't worry about it. I mean, like I said, we'll just send it to people you want to have it, and it's just the easiest way. When it's out in the public like that, it's kind of tricky. So for people who do want to join, still, like I said, just shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'll send you the link. If you're watching live, is it streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on Periscope, streaming live on where else? YouTube. We're in the Woke Real Estate Investors group as well. Let me see. I sent it to Laura, Terrell, Rich. I sent it to Ernesto. He was in here, and then I don't know, something happened. And we'll get that screen share off. We don't need it anymore. Let's see here. Leo say, let that stuff go and leave the 45 alone. Don't need to use it now. LOL. He said, let me join, bro. There we go. He's shooting me a message. So I'm going to send it to him there. Boom. There we go. We're going to rebuild it. If you build it, they will come.
Whew.
So who is this? Laura's back. Boom. Hey, Laura.
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
We gotta have backups for the backups. See, they can't stop greatness. I don't care about people trying to hate, come in and trying to mess up stuff. They can't stop greatness.
They can't. It's hilarious.
That's
and
true.
the thing is, that poor kid or guy, whatever, he's got so many effing issues to spend his time on that. We can give him compassion instead of hate, guys. Seriously. He's either going to grow out of it or be freaking miserable.
Let's
let's
true.
just shake that crap off for real.
Exactly. Sitting up playing them games like that. People just, ain't got nothing else better to do. I mean, I understand. They said they even used special scraping stuff to find that or something.
Right.
Something he
Bots.
said.
Yeah, hired bots or
well, let's see if his bots can get in this one. See how bad you is, boy. You ain't got the link. You can't make it. Even if you come in here, I'm gonna boot you out so quick. So, yeah. So the backup plan for the backup plan. Back to the real estate. What you working on, Terrell?
Oh man, what's up? How you doing, Chris? Nice to see you. I never seen you try to keep your composure, Rich.
Man, I tell you, I was struggling. Wow.
I'm like, did I come on at a bad time? Yeah, but
oh man, I almost lost it, man. Well, I guess I did, but sorry. I apologize. I apologize to everybody watching this that I showed a side of me that you cross me. That's what you'll get even worse than that. But it started getting on my skin. So I apologize. I should have better than I did. So
Rick was gonna whoop on him.
Yeah.
I was like,
took that guy out yet?
If I would have given my address if I didn't have a family sitting here.
Right. You're gonna try to go hack one of my websites now. Or something. I only got 20 of them, so pick
he already
one.
knows where I live. Yeah, he's already done a search for me. He knows where I live, but whatever.
Did you guys evict him?
Yeah, well, that's I guess this new platform here. Thank God.
Yeah, he's gone. He can't come in here. He come in here. He gone. Even he couldn't come in here if he wanted to. Even if he had the link, I can boot him up out of here and ban him for life. So hop in, baby.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you doing this.
Oh, no problem. And the stream never stops. See, that's the thing too. This stream's still been going nice and smooth through the drama, through the ups and downs. This is just to let you know, even for all the people that are just entrepreneurs, you're gonna go through ups and downs. There's gonna be problems. There's gonna be valleys and peaks. You gotta overcome them regardless of what life throw at you, right?
Yep. True.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Just
Johnny say, Rich, you did a lot better than me.
Thanks, Johnny. Hey,
Wow.
You was really getting red there, Rich.
I'm glad I wore the black shirt here so the red could show off.
Right. Yep. You good, Rich. Yep. See, you getting all the shout outs. See, they know you did good.
Oh, good. Thanks, Leo. Appreciate it.
Amen to that. That's right. So yeah, back to the topic at hand. So you said so who got a deal under contract they trying to move right now? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Anybody got something they need to sell?
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost. What that mean?
Almost.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting on a lady across the street to get back so I can get her number. I can't get back in touch with her until she come back and check on the house, because she keep coming back to check on the house, and she just got some bars put on, and I think she's gonna try to sell it. So,
did you leave her a note on the door for when she do come back?
She got my number. She got my number and my card. She knows.
No, I'm talking about a note reminder. Just thinking about you since you're back. Look at me. I'm on the attack.
That's right.
I don't know what this.
Yeah, I understand. You got to do what you got to do to make it happen.
Oh man, what just happened?
I don't know. Something. How are you doing?
My
All is
phone
well.
going all over the place.
All right, my clients are here, guys. You guys have a great one.
Hey,
All right,
you too,
Ernesto, go make
Resto.
sure you sell that deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it done, man. Get it done.
And Laura, you said you had a deal?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any real estate agents on here right now that might have retail buyers, but it's a more of a retail price. I think the seller's motivated, so I'm putting it out there to get offers because I think we can make something happen on it. But it's near Wash U and Forest Park, real close to all that. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a master suite. It's basically rent ready. It's move-in ready. It could get spruced up here and there. But basically this area's got extremely low inventory. Houses with
You're fading out a little bit, Laura. I don't know if you're in a tunnel or something or what.
I don't know what just happened.
Life happened. I heard you say something, Laura, about it's about Wash. You sound like a good property for an Airbnb short-term rental or something, right? Waiting on some heirs to sign, and I will have 2 in Texas. That's what I'm talking about. Great. Let's see here.
How about Leo, man?
Leo getting all the money down there. What part of Texas he in? Where is everybody from anyway? In the comments, put that in the comments. We only got 10 people on there right now. I think that guy scared away the people that was in.
He did. Dang it, man. We were building something good tonight.
Yeah, it don't matter. We can bounce back. I ain't worried about that.
That's right.
I ain't never worried about these jokers. They don't shake me up at all because I know they're hiding.
We'll figure out a way.
Houston, Southside. Everybody's in Houston. That's where the money's at, it seemed like.
That's not Baymont area, right? Baymont's east, right? I can't remember. But Leo might know.
You're down in H-Town. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
So, yeah, that's that. Nicole says, what's the topic for today, Rich?
It's basically, so what we do basically on these Hootie's House Buyers Club and Chris Monroe Show simulcast is basically it's an open forum to network, to talk about anything you want to talk about, and what deals you got. Are you what market are you in? What are you looking for? Any of that kind of stuff. What lessons have you learned over the past couple of weeks, or what questions do you have? I mean, any of that stuff. Do you have any nuggets you can share to add value to other people on the call? That's really what these are all about. Appreciate that, Nicole.
Right. Yep. The network is your net worth. That's right. We want to connect with people, even if you're all the way down in Cypress, Texas, aka Houston. So
Nicole and Leo.
Everybody down in Houston. All right. And what was you saying, Terrell, before you got booted off about the deal or whatever you said you're working on? As soon as you got booted out.
And then he just got booted off again. No, there he is.
As soon as I say his name, it went away. Let me pull him back up.
Hey, I got more signal now, guys. I'm done.
You're done.
I'm just gonna listen. Yeah, every time I try to talk, I run out of signal. So I'm just here to listen and love you guys all. So just everyone have a great night. I'll be getting off in a few minutes anyway.
We appreciate you coming in, Laura.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, thanks, Laura.
Can you hear me now, Chris?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I was waiting on her to call me back because she left with her son the other day, and I was just waiting on her to call me back, or because she didn't leave me a number. So she's one of those church ladies that's kind of skeptical of her. Yeah, I don't know, but she didn't want to give me a number. She just took my number, and she's like, "I'm thinking about selling my house, but she want way too much again." Because I'm around Vegas.
Where'd you get that from?
Huh?
You don't want too much.
Oh yeah, she wants too much. She like, I paid $70,000 for this house in 2000 and 2002. Something like that.
And what's it worth today?
Right.
In my mind, like the neighborhood around this 40, 50,000. This neighborhood.
So what she wanted? 70.
But she's wanting way too much because it needs. I can actually show you the house on the phone.
Wait a minute. We're gonna get a live walkthrough. Wait a minute. Let me make you big on the screen.
I think she want like 30,000. Yeah, I think she want like $30,000.
Let us see it.
How many beds and bath? What zip code?
We doing a virtual walkthrough on the Hootie's House Buying Club.
Are you at the house right now?
Yeah.
He's at the house right now. I must not have been completely cooled down yet to hear him say that. Hey Nicole. Yeah, hey Nicole, find us. I know Chris.
We'll pull it up, Rich. We'll pull it up and make sure we get him a full answer for that.
Cool.
I know it'd be a lot of comments popping up and it get kind of confusing.
Oh yeah, and that's with your especially that was with your broadcast last night.
Yeah. So that house don't have a basement, or it just look like that?
Got nothing. Yeah, it got a basement. I think that's why people keep leaving it, because I think it has foundation problems.
Is it getting water inside? Have you been inside yet or not yet?
No, not yet. No, I haven't been inside yet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the trick with that type of stuff. You know, you got to identify her pain. What is her pain point?
In the jungle in the backyard.
Oh, it comes with a free tire, man.
Hey, that's a good tire right there.
Right. I mean, man, you can't find many of those.
The siding don't look too bad.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
what zip code's that in, Terrell?
36 probably.
163147.
Oh, 47. Oh, that's up on north side.
Yeah.
Riverview Broadway.
Review Broadway.
Baton.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, what is her pain point? Why is she selling to begin with? What problem are you solving for her?
I believe she's tired of paying taxes on the house. At first, she had a kind of I don't know. She had like a mentally challenged son staying there. He was like 40-something years old. And he used to come out and spray paint on the house and stuff like that. And she used to have to keep having to paint the house back because he spray painted on the house stuff about God and scriptures and stuff. So I think that's another reason why she want to get rid of it, because she doesn't want her son to move back in it.
So how long has it been vacant for?
It's been vacant for maybe a year now. Yeah,
make sure to identify that real pain with her, because you know what we think the pain is and what they think the pain is may be something different.
Right.
Because her pain may be, I do need some money, or her pain may be, hey, I am tired of taxes, or her pain may be, I'm tired of the city sending these ordinances saying that we about to do something and send you a fine. You know, whatever that pain is, got to unravel that thing on these people.
Yeah, but when I was talking to her, she was thinking that she like the value of her house is still the same value that it is, 10, 20 years ago. And I'm like, this neighborhood it only goes up to like 50,000 at the most.
Yeah.
And I think she paid like 70,000 when she first got the house. So I don't know.
That's easy to overcome, though. I mean, more so. That's why I say the biggest thing. I don't even like talking about price no time early. I need to talk about your situation. What is the problem
right.
Because if you don't solve that problem, that number don't make sense no matter what number it is.
Right.
You got to identify that problem and then knock that mug out. Because if it ain't solving, then what good is it, right?
Right.
And then like who was this over here said that? Just like they said a second ago, get creative with it if you can.
Yeah, I'm still learning that part from you, Chris.
Oh, well, man. That's why I say just start right there with that, figuring out what all her pains is, and then we can present her with a cash offer or terms if she will, if she would take something like this. She don't owe nothing on it, I guess.
No, I think she owns free and clear.
Yep. Well, we can help put some cash flow in her pocket pretty quick.
Yeah.
If she's reasonable. If she's not reasonable, we'll find that out. But I typically don't try to get into that price negotiation stuff nowhere near soon. I need to know some other stuff first, like what kind of work this house need.
Right.
Have you been inside and stuff like that, or not really?
Yeah, shit. I think it's a roof on there. That's about it.
It need a roof?
No, it's a new roof on there.
Oh, she did that?
No, somebody else did that. She just had somebody putting some bars up on the side like 3 weeks ago. Because I believe that since it's been empty, she don't want anybody to break in or nothing like that. So she put some bars on it.
So she's actively spending money on this house.
Yes.
What do you think about this, Rich?
Yeah,
you think something may be in this?
I don't know what.
I can't wait to see her again so I can ask her how much she planning on spending. Yeah.
So it all starts right there with figuring out what's their deal and how we can help them out. Because the rest of that stuff won't mean much, really.
Right.
Because if she, if we can identify her pain, give her solutions to her pains, whatever those pains may be, and it's up to her to make that decision. She either take it or she don't. And I always ask every seller, what are you gonna do if you're not able to sell it?
Exactly.
Because then that's gonna give you another out. Well, I'll just rent it out. Great, you can rent it to me. We'll be responsible for maintenance and repairs of the property, and you just talked yourself into a creative deal. Still, no money down.
Yeah, and it might be something they haven't even thought about. Maybe they haven't even thought about what if I can't sell it. So it might actually scare them a little bit. Like, holy crap, yeah, what if I can't sell it? I haven't thought about that. Maybe I should listen to you a little more.
Right. And I know the house hers is renting. Well, it was renting out for $800 a month. So I know that's the potential cash flow in the area already.
Okay, 800. This is the house you're talking about right now. The house you're at right now.
Yeah.
And
next door to it. Yeah.
Next door to it. Right. Gotcha. So but it's got some kind of foundation issue. You said.
Yeah. Yeah, because I seen I don't know. It was somebody over there. I'm not sure what company they were with, but I'm pretty sure they were looking at the foundation and check out the basement.
Right.
Yeah.
Because when you start messing with them foundations and some of that stuff get drip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's something can be done as long as like I said, we can figure out what she needs, what she wants, and see if we can provide that some type of way, whether that's a cash offer. Because it sounds like you finna be around what, 15 grand or something, 20 grand on cash, sound like, right?
Yeah, hopefully cheaper.
Probably cheaper. No, I'm saying, it would have to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I even asked him too, have you thought about just listening?
You mean what I can get it locked under for?
Yeah. What would you get under contract for? Your phone is up.
I would try 5,000.
5 grand. Now you're talking
my phone keep cutting off.
5 grand. I'm closing on that.
Yeah,
yeah, and that's a key, right? I mean, you got. I mean, a lot of, especially new real estate investors, new wholesalers, when they they hear, oh, they want 30,000, and they get scared off because they see it needs a lot of work or it needs this or that, instead of thinking, you know what, I need to show them why I need to come in at this price. Or I need to come in at this price because, maybe they haven't realized that it needs all this work. I mean, I went and looked at a house. I didn't get it under contract, but I planted the seed and doing some follow up with the guy. They wanted way ton of money, and I said, look, we can't be there because it needs. I'm just going to throw out a number. It needs $30,000 in work. Like, no, it doesn't. It needs about 10. And I'm like, no, it needs this. And I'm like telling them, look, no disrespect, but it needs this. It needs some this, that adds up, and it's about 30,000. And I had it all on a list, like written down. And he's like, well, that and he's trying to negotiate with me about what we would do, or whoever bought the house would do to fix it up. It's like, that's not how this works.
And and if they say it don't cost that much to fix it up, do you plan on fixing it up before you're selling it, or are you gonna sell it as is?
Right. That's why I say I can't wait to see her, to ask her like how much you plan on putting back in his house before you know, because I think she wants to rent it back out, but you know, she won't get the same amount as the people next door that's renting out for $800 a month, because won't nobody give her that, you know.
Right. So like I said, I wouldn't even go straight in for the kill on them numbers yet. I would go into that pain first, let them spill their guts, and then come back and rebut. Spill the guts, then come back and rebut.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense. But yeah, it's something. I mean, if they really want to sell it, I mean, I'm sure you have an option that can help them out. You're connected. When you're connected with Rich Groves, you good.
Yeah.
And Chris Monroe. we could double team it with Terrell. We could go three.
Yeah, Chris, I watch you almost every day, almost every other day, Chris.
Oh, all right. Well, I put out a video just about every day. I do a live stream on Instagram just about every day. Live seller calls, follow-up calls.
Yeah, I watch
that too.
Leo making good
points.
I
watch most of it.
Right. Let's see here. Nicole had a question. What is your advice on trying to do a deal on a fire damaged property? I came across one yesterday while driving $4. Yep, it's trying your advice on doing a deal on a fire damaged property. Yeah, we just did a video on that last night with the fire damage king Elijah Rubin. I would say first you can go back and check that video out for the long form answer. For the first form answer, I'm gonna say evaluate the deal, evaluate the situation. What do they really want? They may not want much. We got to talk to that seller. Gather the facts. Don't go in there trying to make no offers. Gather the facts. Do your research, then make your offer. It'll put you in a better position, if you do that. But as far as a fire damage property, he broke down on that video that you can do, get 2 to 3 checks on that one particular deal. But I leave that stuff to the experts. You know anything about that, Rich? You got an answer for that?
Right. No, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Everybody, I mean, the sellers are different. You've got really basically 2 types of sellers, right? One who either overvalues what they got or one who undervalues what they got. So you don't know, like Chris was saying, you talk to them and ask them what do they need. They may not be wanting much. They may think what you could have somebody come in and look at it and it's only $20,000 worth of damage. They may think it's 50, 100, they don't know. So they're like, well, shoot, I guess, I'll get rid of it for, super low price. And you're all worried about, wow, they're going to want $100,000 for it when you're offering 20, or whatever it is. So, some people overvalue what they got and some people very much undervalue what they have. So,
exactly. So in summary, don't be a mind reader, be a good question asker, figure out, be a good investigator, become a good, a detective. Say, put your glass on. Say, let me see what's going on over here. Let me see how to help you out. And if you can help them, you can help them. If you can't, you can't. But you got to ask questions to figure that out.
So true. So true. Absolutely.
And what's going on with you, Dr. Branch? What's going on? Dr. Branch? He say he can't.
Is he there? Can he hear us?
No, he's just in.
Mr. Branch, Dr. Branch. We can't hear you if you can hear us, buddy. Dr. Branch, you there?
Yeah, he coming on.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Branch.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, what's up, man?
How are you today?
Dr. Branch, you there?
Yeah.
Are you watching it on the other thing?
I'm good. What's up? How you been?
Down on the other one real quick because you're gonna have feedback. Yeah, turn your volume down on your line.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Okay, yeah, because it's a little delay. So yeah, what do you do? I never saw you before. Where are you from, and what do you do?
Yeah, I'm in every single one of them. You just don't notice me, man.
You saying every single one of what?
Yeah, I'm in all of your live videos, but you now notice me.
You gotta show up. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. I can't spend money with you. I can't provide value to you. You gotta jump out.
I'm in every one of your videos. You don't notice me. Oh man.
I knew no doctors. Only doctor I know is Dr. Dre. No.
Oh man, yeah, he can't perform surgery like me though.
Oh, not. Are you really? You're really a doctor?
I was over here. I'm doing working with kids that have ADD and ADHD right now in New Jersey. I'm in North Brunswick.
Okay.
Nice, man.
Jersey
Yeah, it
Shore.
works out. I'm trying to get into wholesaling right now. There's a lot of property down by the college over here, so I have a couple of hits. I did driving for dollars for about half an hour, and I have about 69 different homes over here that some are boarded up. Some of them basically like they need a lot of work, and I tried to contact some of the owners, but they're like giving me a hard time with it though. The difference is the property tax over here just went up a huge amount because of that. Like the $3 trillion they were saying is going to increase our taxes, which is huge.
Right.
And I think, they're right, which is scary because someone's got to pay that money back, and that's not free money they're giving out.
True.
So I got to figure out how to talk to some of these sellers and what I basically tell them, because out of these 60 hits, like somebody in it has got a bite, but I already know that some of these properties have been sitting there for about 7 years and they've got a lot of damage. And some of these people own the properties, and they got properties in Pennsylvania as well. And he's like, hey, I need to get rid of this ASAP. He just doesn't know what the price is. He just says, find a buyer for it. And I was like, well, I'll offer you 60. He said he was thinking about 20, but this house is like, it's got 500,000, square feet in it, but I got to figure out what the paperwork is with that. So I kind of need some help with how to talk to these guys about lending me their property so I can go ahead and make some of this money.
Oh, wow. Amazing. So you got to touch the people, huh? Talk to them and see what you can do, huh?
Yeah, I got to figure out what to say to them. Yeah.
So you're new getting into real estate investing then, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. When it comes to wholesaling, I've been to a couple meetups, but they canceled the meetups because of COVID-19. So I'm trying to figure out what to basically do and how to talk to them. I have a whole list of the addresses, and I have skip tracing here as well, so I can contact them with their phone numbers and everything. But I just got to figure out what to say when it comes to the comps and everything like that.
Yeah, so if you actually go, I don't know if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, there's a playlist on there called Woke Real Estate Playlist.
Yeah, of course I'll subscribe to you. I'm on there all the time. You still don't notice me.
So go through that playlist. Those first 5 videos or so covers most of the basic stuff. The first 5 videos on the Woke Real Estate Investors Group playlist on Facebook is just a list. Or you can just go to wokerealestate.com. It's actually the playlist is right on the front of the website as well. You can actually go right on there, and it gives you the basic stuff, looking up people, how to talk to them, all of that type of stuff. The general overview, even though there's almost 200 free real estate training videos talking about everything from the rooter to the tutor on there, even going into the creative stuff and everything. You could check that out. So that's why I said, I know you might subscribe, but it's
you want to look up something real quick?
What you got?
Yeah. So the address is 3.
Hold on. Let me
Veraday. All right.
Let me pull my.
Yeah, the address is.
We're gonna do a full research online right now, live, huh? Hold on.
No, I'm just show you what I have, because I have a lot. So
it's share the screen and everything. We're gonna make this valuable.
Right.
1 second here. Let me make sure here. Boop and boop and boop. I'm gonna share my screen so we can see. We want to make this a value add to you for the day.
That's right. Magic words. Magic words.
Value. How much value have you added? How many people have you helped today? All right. What's the address?
It's 3 Veraday Drive. So it's VARADY Drive. It's in Fords, New Jersey, 08863.
Fords, FORDZS, New Jersey. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me do this different. New Jersey. I don't think that's gonna pull up anything, but we'll see what happens. It might. It's in the right town. Yeah, I don't think that address was right. So hold on, let me make sure. So 3 Veraday. What was that address again?
VARADY Drive.
Okay, there it is. Because I had Veraday spelled wrong. Boom. There we go. Let's see what we got. Now, this is a nice one. All right. So we got, what did you want to know about the property?
All right. So one of the things I got to do is I want to figure out how to actually talk to the the owner about this. Basically, I deliver newspapers for a living over here, and I do that in the morning as well. That's a little thing I do to make some extra cash because the hospitals are also laying off doctors and nurses.
So
One
was
of
this
the
something you
things
saw from
that
driving for dollars, or where'd you find this property?
But I was actually just driving and I saw the property, and the guy across there was like, "Well, nobody really lives in it. You know, you should live in there too, because they want like they're doing like those renovations, so they want high quality people living in the neighborhood." So I told him, "Hey, you know, I'll look into it. I'll figure out what I can do. I'll talk to the person that practically owns it and see if I can pick it up."
What kind
And the
of big
property
to me?
looks good.
It looks
It
kind
looks
of
good.
big
It's been
to me.
sitting there for a while.
And so you said, have you gotten the phone numbers to reach the person already?
No, this is the stuff that I got today, so I got to start making the calls today. So I want to figure out, like, if I talk to the person, like, what do I offer them? What do I basically say?
So yeah, so first of all, we're not offering anything. First position is always to call to, like I was just saying a second ago, you're asking questions. Yeah, first of all, would you be interested in even selling this property? Because if they don't want to sell, ain't nothing else to talk about really on that point. If they are
Okay.
looking to sell, you want to, ask them, is this a good time to talk? They're going to say, yeah. You want to make sure you're speaking to the owner if you could possibly. Let me see. What was that guy's name? A girl? That was Diane. Miss Diane. You want to try to get there and, speak to her if you can get her on the phone, because she had this property for 40 years at least. So she's been there for a while. Get her on the phone. And if she is interested in selling, you want to gather some basic information about the house. So yeah, so you are interested in selling. Tell me a little bit about the property. She'll tell you, well, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, blah, 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 blah. They might go on a rattle like that, but some people may not. You may have to hold their hand and go in to more deeper detail to say, so tell me about are you aware of any repairs or anything that this house may need? Open questions. We want open questions where that person is responding to us, talking to us, telling us about their house first. We always want to talk about the house first because that's the easiest thing to get people to start talking. Not necessarily how much you want for it. I ain't talking about no price no time soon. I want to know about you and your situation in your house first. Because the more they speak to you, the more rapport is going to be built when they're speaking to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so as they're telling you about the house, oh yeah, it's been vacant for about a year. It needs a new roof. The window looks bad, like it looks on this picture. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Great. So I mean, we do buy houses for cash in any condition, regardless of how much you owe. That's our spiel. You can adopt your own or steal that if you want. We buy houses for cash in any condition, regardless of how much you owe, and let them know we're here to buy. We're not here to play no games. We're not here to be no real estate agent. Say, I want to list your house. I want to buy your house. That's your position. You want to always be in a position, I'm looking to buy it or see if there's a way we can work out a deal to, solve your problem if you have one. So after you go through all this series of talking about the house, you can go in a breakdown. And I actually have a questionnaire sheet that actually has most of these questions right on it. I don't know if you can see on my screen here, but it's actually like a checklist. You don't have to go in a particular order, but we want to first talk about the condition of the house, breaking that down into sections if you have to. Second, we want to go into talking about their situation. So it sounds like a pretty decent house. What made you decide to want to sell it? Because why they're selling is so important. You got to know why they're selling. If you don't know why they're selling, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Because that's the problem we got to solve for them. So yeah, I want to sell it because I want to take the money and move to Florida or whatever. I don't know. Or yeah, I need to do a procedure for my uncle's heart condition or whatever. We got to find out that pain. That's what I was saying earlier. Got to extract the pain out of them somehow by asking good questions. Once they start telling you about their situation, yeah. So what do you think you want to get for the house? You go into the numbers. Well, really, I don't even go to how much they want first. First, I go about how much do you owe on this property? About how much do you still owe on it? And looking at it, it's free and clear. But I always ask them, well, I don't owe nothing on it. So that's just to get it out the way. If they do owe something, I always go in a little bit more about that. But that's a little more advanced. I don't want to make this too difficult for you.
So here's the question I have. What if they paid it outright? They don't owe anything, but they need $100,000 in repair for the property and they're willing to sell it to me for a price. What would
We
I
do
do?
that. That's all a formula for all of that. And I'm getting to that. So, like I say, this is just about the conversation on the phone. We ain't doing no research yet. We just gathering facts. So important. Don't try to get in and try to, I'm gonna make an offer. I need to make an offer. No, you need to gather information so you can make an intelligent offer, not just some number you came up out of the clear blue sky with. Now, once you gather all your facts and kind of figure out what kind of repairs it may need, you figure out what is the after repair value or ARV, what are the houses in the area selling for that are all fixed up in 2020 standards. Then you can do a formula to figure out what your offer can be. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that's like a shotgun speedy conversation of it. But I mean, does that all, let me see. Let me take this off here. Is that, do you have any questions about any of that I just said?
I got that. So where's the checklist that I can get for that? Should I start calling? Is it too late to call them or should I call tomorrow?
I wouldn't call anybody past 8 o'clock. Is it, you're on Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them after 8. Before 8 is usually, I think it's 9 or 9 is when you're supposed to call people anyway, but typically I don't try to call people after 8. That's just my rule. That's an internal rule.
Okay.
Is that a good rule of thumb, Rich?
Yeah, that's my rule too.
Yep, 8 o'clock. You know, I try not to be calling people too late. So yeah, like Gloria say right here, Chris is big on no offers on the initial call. How do you offer on something you don't even know what you're offering on? You don't have enough data. You don't have enough information. You don't know what their motivation is. You don't know what the repairs are. Or have an idea. You don't have to know, but you have to have an idea. Okay, it might need about 50,000 in repairs from what I heard so far. 30,000 in repairs from what I heard so far. Or the house don't need nothing. I'm just gonna say $5,000 just because every house needs something. Ain't no such thing as a perfect house. You see what I'm saying? But you figure that out after you extract all of the points of the deal of the house. Figure out their situation. What do they really need? What do you want for the house? Now they're gonna tell you. What they're gonna ask you. You'll ask them, what do you want for the house? What do you think you want to get for this property? Oh, I want $250 for it. $250. If you don't mind me asking, where'd you come up with that amount? They're gonna tell you. Oh, I found it on Zillow, or the house across the street sold for this, or that's just what I wanted. I just want that much, and that's all I want. Let them tell you. See, we're not being mind readers. We're asking good questions, allowing that seller to tell us what their situation is, and we can formulate a solution to their problem from that point. Only at that point, not before. Only at that point, once we've gathered all these facts, ball it up, Hadouken, and throw it back at them, and there you go. You want to add anything to that, Rich?
No, I mean that's absolutely right. It's a fact finding mission, right? I mean, it's a fact finding mission. Find out everything you can about the house, but more importantly, the situation, right? What is their situation? Like Chris always says, what's their pain point? You know, what is their situation? Why are they trying to sell? You know, and granted, if you're cold calling, so if you're making outbound calls, it's a little different than inbound calls, right? Somebody calls you, they want to sell their house. There's got to be some reason why. But when you're out, you know, you're calling. I was working with a fairly new investor, gave her a few numbers to call, a few people to call on properties to kind of practice on. And she called this lady and they were like, yeah, you know, I'm interested to know what your offer would be. And she contacted me right away. Hey, we got to call this lady back so you can talk to her. So I called her back and said, hey, you were just talking to my colleague and said you might be interested in selling your house. She goes, no, my house isn't for sale. So, you know, when you're making outbound calls, you never know. Somebody 1 second they might want to sell their house, maybe 1 second I'll kick the tires, I'll entertain. So you've got to dig and find facts and see, you know, could there, if they don't express a reason why they're selling or why they want to sell, if you're talking, at least you get them talking, right? You're building that rapport. The more you get them talking, breaks down those walls, breaks down those barriers. Even if they're just talking about like hobbies and stuff, right? I like to, when I'm making outbound calls, I like to start off with something relevant that we can both relate to. Like right now, you call somebody and they're like, hey, I'm Rich Groves with Metro STL Homes. You know, I hope, how you doing in these crazy times? You got some crazy stuff going on right now, or, you know, something along those lines. Just get people talking about something common. And then it makes it easier for them to talk. And when you get them talking, and they should be talking most of the time, it makes it a lot easier.
Definitely. So is that all making sense to you there?
Yeah, it is. Where can I get the information and the checklist you said?
So everything you would ever need as far as real estate, boom, wokerealestate.com, contracts, cool gear, coaching, all that and more right there. Like I said, most of the stuff, like I said, all this conversational stuff, you can go through and watch my almost 200 free videos and just watch all of that stuff, it's overwhelm you. It's gonna be like, oh my, this too much information overload.
Oh, I got it. I can do that. That's cool, man.
Because that's what it takes sometimes, you know. And I put out a video every other day on YouTube at least. So, you know,
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to Robert Kiyosaki. I'm listening to everybody, man.
Yep. Throw it up on. I got a lot of live seller calls right on there too. There's actual live calls where we're speaking to sellers, negotiating a deal, or maybe it's an initial call or whatever, you know.
Good stuff.
All right, cool. You got merch on there too and t-shirts?
Yes, sir. We got it all.
Look at that hat. Look at that hat, man.
You can get this. You can make it say your name. Dr. Branch buys houses. That's what you can make it say. Custom.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I can do that.
And that way you wear that everywhere, and you don't have to tell everybody you meet that you buy houses. They can just see it for themselves.
Exactly. So, and then, so when you find these people, what are you doing to get their phone numbers and stuff like that?
So I have been verified that I use for skip tracing.
Okay, cool. Because I was going to let you know, if you didn't use been verified on one of those sites, you can always get it at wokeskiptracing.com.
How much is that?
Right there. I don't mean to cover up Rich face, but there it is. Wokeskiptracing.com. As low as 15 cents per match. They don't charge you per no search. It's per match. If they find a number, an email address, you get charged. If there's no number, email address, there's no charge. Wokeskiptracing.com. Matter of fact, Rich used it. Did you get your number?
Yep, just used it. It's great. It's great. I just used it for some old leads. I know Nicole was talking about an old lead list. I think she was saying something about she had a probate list like 18 months. That's basically what I did. I brought out an old list to skip trace to make sure I had current, up-to-date information so I could hit them up again. So yeah, I like that whole how often you reuse your list. And I apologize for jumping on the subject. I just happened to see it on the street. I was like, that's actually very. I mean, I'll go a little while. I'll hit them, and then I'll give a little bit of a rest, and then I'll go back to that list and I'll scrub it. I'll make sure have some of these houses sold, haven't they? Because I don't want to keep calling, bugging people that have already sold their house. So I'll scrub it, make sure I'm not dealing with sold houses or somebody lost their house at the taxes already. But as soon as if they're good and it's a good list, they still owe it or own it. Sorry, I'll hit them back up. I'll keep hitting them. I'll keep hitting them.
Yeah, you'll be amazed at how many deals are actually an old list you bought last year.
Yep.
Old list and follow-ups. The fortunes are in the follow-ups. People you may have spoken to back then that say, yeah, I ain't ready yet. But the coronavirus done hit, and now circumstances have changed, and now we're ready to sell and do it well.
So true. Hey, we got Wardell Womack in the house.
That's right. He said he got a deal. Chris Monroe and Rich Groves out and about, but tuned in. Got a deal to pass on to see if you are all interested. Bring it on, Wardell. Love deals. If there's a deal to be made, we'll figure it out some kind of way because you just never know. Send me the link. So shoot me a message on Facebook. Max, shoot me a message. You want the link to get in here, or I don't know what link you're asking for, but whatever link it is, I'll send it to you.
Come on in, Max.
Yep. If you want anybody that's watching wants to join in, go ahead and shoot me a message on Facebook. I'll put you in here while we're on for the next 15
Get Nicole in here, get Leo in here, get Wardell and Mrs. Womack in here, get everybody in here.
Get them on in. Yep, because we only got a little while longer. We don't want to keep y'all out too late. A lot of it got messed up because of the thing. Yeah, Max.
Yeah. Sorry, Max.
Shoot me a message here on Facebook, and I'll send you the link.
Yeah. We're doing this instead of the Zoom because we had a little bit of a technical issue.
They said, thanks, Rich.
Yeah. You're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. And I apologize if this, I know you got this posted, man. This is going to make me look bad too. So if you feel like cutting it and not posting it, man, I would understand.
It's going to make you look great. Nah. Most people don't even be listening that deep. They be like, oh, wow, some drama. That might get your views up. Nah.
Right. That's true. Ain't no such thing as bad publicity. Isn't that what Madonna said?
Exactly. There's always something with this stuff. So, Dr. Branch, did that add some value to you for today?
Yes, it did. I got everything. I got to go online right now and get all that paperwork. So no calls tonight, right? Just tomorrow. What time should I start calling tomorrow?
9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 your time.
9 my time. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So give them a call. So let's do a mock call. You ready for that? Without anything, just go mock call.
Do you have a script? Do you have any kind of a script?
Chris has it actually.
Okay, good. I was just making sure. I didn't know if you already had one. Yeah, he's got
Do
a great.
you have a script?
Yeah, I didn't know if you had one.
And it ain't even about
Oh,
really
no.
having a script. And this isn't the script, by the way. This is just guidelines to keep me to remember to ask about how old is the roof, Mr. Seller? Have there been any foundation issues? Are there any repairs that you are aware of? How's the electrical? How's the plumbing? Are there window units or is it AC, HVAC? Whatever. You know, it just keeps me on track to keep asking questions. You know why? Because he who asks the questions is in control of the conversation. And if you're asking the questions, you're controlling the conversation versus them grilling you. Well, where your office at? How many houses you bought? What you did here? What you did? You don't want to be on defense like, oh, I got to figure out the answers to everything they ask me. No, I ask the questions here. I'm going to answer you, but I'm coming right back to the script, baby. So tell me about this foundation. You said it was a crack in it or what's going on? Something. I need them answering my questions, not you necessarily sitting up being grilled by them. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and I apologize. Yeah, script. Script. Obviously, you don't want to be like, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Seller. My name is Dr. Branch. How are you today? Obviously, you don't want to sound like that, right? And if you're reading a script, that's what it's going to sound like, right? But obviously, get a script or write down questions and read them over and over. Especially that's something you can do tonight. If you're planning on making calls tomorrow, read that, find a script, read it, or write down the questions like Chris had mentioned, the kind of questions you should ask, and read it to yourself over and over and over until you really get comfortable with the questions you're asking, because that's when it's going to sound like you're really natural, right? You're having a natural conversation. That's the one thing you don't want to be is like, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, so how many bedrooms are there? I tell you. How many bathrooms? Okay. How many square feet? Does it have a basement? Garage? Does it have a garage? Is that attached or detached? I mean, you don't want to sound like you're just going down a checklist, right? You want to have a natural conversation. One of the ways to do that is ask them, so tell me about the house.
Catch me up to speed. So what's going on now? What's the situation here? How can I add value to you today? Well, we're here to help in any way we can. Can't make any promise, but I may be the right buyer for you. I may not be. Either way, I'm going to help you out as best I can. I'm here as a trusted advisor, not just somebody here to beat you up on your price and steal your house for $2 and all that stuff.
Right. That's right. And that's the thing too. I mean, let them know up front, even when you're talking to them, if they sound a little hesitant or something, let them know, hey, look, I just want to let you know, whatever we're dealing with here, and you're not a real estate agent, right, Dr. Branch?
No.
Okay, just make sure, let them know, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm not a real estate agent, so I'm not, no matter what happens here, I'm not charging you a fee. I'm not charging you anything. So you can talk to me and it's going to be completely free for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know you're not charging them anything. Sometimes people don't want to talk to you because they feel like, oh, if I list my house with you, I'm gonna have to pay a real estate commission or something like that. So that's one of the advantages of not being an agent, is you can say, hey, look, I'm just letting you know, I'm not going to charge you a fee, whether we do business or don't, whether I buy this house from you or I don't, I'm not charging you a penny.
That's right. There's no real estate commissions, and typically we even pay the closing costs sometimes. But I don't play that card too early. I wait till you play that card in my negotiation later on.
Absolutely.
We're working out
something for negotiation.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we can do this number here and we cover the closing costs, will that work for you? Even my offer is a question. Everything I do is based on asking good questions. When you become a good question asker, the doors will open. The doors to the church will open.
That's right. The heavens will part. You'll hear the angels singing.
And I sent you that link, Max. I don't know if you got it over there or not. Max Sanchez trying to come in. Max, one of my favorite realtors. He's gonna come on here and show you some realtor talk.
Where's he at? Where's he from?
He say, sorry, got disconnected, but lesson for the day, pain points. Oh, okay, that's somebody else.
Who is that? Is that
a person? Sorry, got disconnected, but that's for the day. Pain points before price. Exactly. Don't ever go into the deal, start talking about numbers. That's the last thing on my list. How this format is here, basic information about them, basic information about the repairs that the house may need, any updates you made. Have you made any updates in the last 5 years? They may have, they may haven't. Who knows? Then I go into asking about, how much they owe on the property. If there's tenants involved, are the tenants planning on staying? Are they planning on leaving? Do they even know you're selling? What are they paying per month? When is their lease over? See, it opens up. See, one question might open up 6 more, and if they have it. If they don't have tenants, we don't have to talk about that. But if they don't, if they don't have a mortgage, we don't have to ask about that. If we know it's free and clear, we ain't talking about the mortgage no more. So it can be shorter. So the way my system is set up is to make it to where you can go step by step and actually figure out how you can provide a solution to them.
Ooh.
Solutions. How many problems have you solved today? And I guess, did you get that link, Max? If you're going to join in, I sent it to you on Facebook and I don't know, on the Chris Monroe Show. I got too many pages. We're streaming live on the Chris Monroe Show. We're streaming live on Chris Monroe private page. We're streaming live in the Woke Real Estate Investors Group. We're streaming live at Chris Monroe STL on YouTube, and we're streaming live on the Periscope page as well. So we're multi-streaming in the multi-universe.
That's right.
Yep. So let's see. Need to get on my laptop. Okay, he's coming in a second.
Is he? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's still Corey is Terrell.
Yeah.
That's Terrell, huh? Okay.
Exactly. So so we're going to be doing this stream every other Tuesday night, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. In the event you do want to join in, make sure to go to stlviplist.com. Is that right, Rich?
Yep, that's right.
stlviplist.com. Matter of fact, here.
And what I'm going to ask, if I can, Chris, I'm going to ask, even if anybody has already registered there, I'm going to wipe the list clean because I don't know if this guy got an invite from me or what. So I'm going to wipe my VIP list clean. So if you want an invite to the Zoom and get on here and face to face with us, yes, go ahead and sign back up at the VIP list, the STL VIP list, and I'll make sure you get an invite for next time.
Yep, there it is right there at the bottom right corner, stlviplist.com. And we'll have you locked in just like that. So every other Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, virtual real estate meetup, Rich Groves, Hootie's House Buyers Club, Chris Monroe shows, multi-simulcast and multi-places. I forgot to put Instagram on, but nevertheless, it's been a while.
Everywhere. He's everywhere.
Right.
It's been a while. What is the craziest thing you've seen? Anybody want to type their answer? What's the craziest thing you've seen when you've gone to a house and you've looked at a house?
I see dead people.
If somebody answers like I actually saw a dead person, oh man.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me. You better get up out of there and call the 9, the 1, and the 1.
You know what? No, you know what the craziest thing is?
What's that?
The mattress on fire with all the money in it. I saw that when I was a fireman about 5 years ago. We were actually here in North Brunswick, and the gentleman, I guess, was actually smoking upstairs. And the problem is that he didn't put his cigarette in the actual ashtray. And so the problem was him and his wife basically ended up going outside. And about 15 minutes later, they came back and there was smoke coming out of the top master bedroom window. And the problem is when they got up there, the whole thing was on fire. So somebody called them because they didn't know where the daughter was. We went in and then, all of a sudden, we had to put it out. But then after 5 minutes of spraying water on it, this thing is actually still on fire. We can't figure out where the hell the extra fuel is coming from. Man, come to find out, this guy's got $92,000 under the mattress in cash, man. And guess what? He had it in all $2 bills. So I guess they were lucky bills. Yeah, I guess they were like those lucky bills or something like that. But it wasn't pretty lucky because they're all on fire anyway. So
that's right.
Kind of sucked for him. Yeah, he lost a lot of it, and he wasn't allowed back in the house until it was actually cleared. So he had to stay with his wife at a hotel. But when they came back, like somebody looted the house. When we put that no trespassing yellow tape on it, it really sucked, man.
That's a magnet. That yellow tape's a magnet.
Exactly. We got one of my favorite real estate realtors in the house. What up, Max?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right.
Where you at? Where you out of, Max?
I am out of Maryland, not too far away from DC.
Okay, nice.
And you know what?
Out in the
I
suburbs.
just came across somebody today asking me about a good title company in Maryland that can do a subject to deal. Would you happen to know anyone?
Probably do.
Look at that small world. They just literally before this stream started, I was on the phone with them and they were saying, yeah, you know anybody in Maryland got a good title company? We want to do a subject to. And you just popped on in here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait, did he say Virginia or Maryland? No, I'm just
Maryland.
I know.
Maryland or Virginia?
I was teasing on
Virginia is right next door, so we're all close. So yeah.
Yeah, right.
Great.
Yeah, my housing costs in that area are crazy, aren't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been looking around for some deals, but everything's over 300.
Really? Yeah, my son
Yeah.
was looking into a job that would have put him out in DC, and we started peeking around at some costs, and I was like, "Holy cow!" Sticker shock.
Oh, this New
Oh
Jersey
yeah.
though. 350 estimate for that house that he's working on.
No kidding. That
Yeah.
was a 350.
Yeah. Well, that's the estimate. Even
Yeah,
though the house
right,
they don't owe anything on it, no mortgage balance. So
yeah.
it's
Dang.
like, well, free and clear. They own it for
So
40
here's
years.
my thing. So with that house that you were looking at, that's actually on there, that's Ford's right now. If that house needed $100,000 in work in it because it's basically been sitting for, let's just say, about 2 years, what would be the right thing to tell them that I'd basically give them for the house itself and still be
Well,
able to
I'm not
wholesale it and make some money?
So I normally don't tell them anything. I ask, what do you want for your house? I usually don't never say a number first. Some people teach to do it differently. In my mind, he who says a number first loses. But some people do teach to go ahead and just give them your offer and do all that. But I don't do that. So I mean, I don't know. You got any other feedback on that, Rich? Or
Yeah,
Max?
no, absolutely. I'm a big subscriber on that train of thought. Is he says the number first loses. So you ask them what they want to get. Hopefully you can negotiate down. Like, let's just say those numbers are real. Let's say that Zillow's estimate at 350 is real. You take that number, and obviously the number's real. What I'm saying is, let's say that's the real value after repair value of the house.
Yeah, they selling for that.
Then you take that number, multiply it by 70%. Have you heard of that rule? 70% rule minus costs of rehab.
Yeah.
So it's 70% minus your rehab costs. But there's a lot of newbies. You're a newbie. I don't want you to fall into this trap. A lot of newbies forget then from that number to take out the amount they would like to make on it.
Minus your fee.
Right. So whatever you want to make, like how much you're probably talking around your list. What do you think is a good assignment fee for a house in that price range? Like what would you have liked to make on a assignment deal on that to get into wholesaling? Wholesale.
Okay. So if that house itself, estimate basically says it's actually 350,
Right.
but this person's like, hey, you know what? Give me 200 grand for the house right there. That means I'd have to put $100,000 into it for no.
Yeah, no. What? So the number.
We got a calculator on the screen.
Yeah, he's got a calculator. So 350, 70% of 350 should be like 245,000.
350 times. I'm sorry, I messed that up.
No, you're good.
350 times 0.7.
Should be like
you figure out the 30% discount there. That's 245.
That's your starting price.
Repair.
That was if it was if it was just completely rehabbed and like shining. Look, you're looking at it, the sun hits it just right, and it's sparkling. That's 245. So now you take out your repair costs. And
then you said approximately 100,000 in repairs minus 100 equals 145. Now that's just the ARV times 0.7 minus the estimated repair. We're never going to get it down
to get your closing costs.
About 100,000 in repair minus your fee. What do you want to make? You want to make 20 grand?
Since there's an extra
minus 20 grand, 125. You need to get this under contract for 125 or less. They might say they want 100, and this whole formula is wiped out. Well, I don't even care. I got it at 100. We way below Mayo maximum allowable offer.
Right.
But that's only on a 30% discount. I don't know if that works in this market or not. And I'm just, this is general information. They might buy them at 20% there or something different. I don't know. But general rule of thumb, just to get a basic thing. But don't worry about this right now. Your big thing is get somebody on that phone and say they want to sell that house. And you do the research after the fact. Because until you get that person say they want to sell, all of this won't, mean anything.
And one bit of advice I could give to like a newbie, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't. Heck, we are all there, right? We all started somewhere. And I was guilty of this myself. But being able to discern what's a good deal and what's not, and what to waste your time on and not, and I don't mean waste, you don't want to waste your time at all, right? But if in that example, let's say, like Chris did all the numbers there, 125 is where you would want to be. If they're telling you they want 250 for the house,
it ain't gonna work.
Get them to budge, and you can't get them to budge, don't waste your time to see the house. Unless, I would say there's one little asterisk there, unless you want to just for the experience, just to make, to kind of get used to walking through a house, to look for, to walk through looking for, you open up a closet and look on the inside. A lot of people don't even look on the inside and the ceiling of a closet, because I do that every single time, because if there was, if there's water damage in a house, you may see a spot in the living room ceiling or something, that bedroom ceiling. They can repaint that, right? But very rarely would somebody think to repaint the inside of a closet. So sometimes you can check and see, is there mold, is there water damage inside the closet? So that's why I do that. But anyway, yeah. So unless you want the experience of doing that, don't waste your time. Just don't. Just call a realtor and hand it off to them and say, hey, I may have a referral for you.
Call Max. What do you think about this deal?
That's right.
What is your input on this? What value you want to add to that?
Well, when you're doing stuff like that, get all your repair costs and stuff like that, always bring, somebody else, like a contractor also, to give you a good idea of what the repair costs will be.
That's a great idea.
I always bring my guys with me. They tell me, look at the foundation, roof, electrical, plumbing, everything from there is, simple,
And it's the ugliest house on the dang on street. These houses look great. Look at this house, brand new with a lockbox on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right across the street from it. It looks a little smaller than this house, than our subject property. Or is that just me? Maybe it's just the angle we're looking at it. Let me slide down the street and look from the other way.
Do you have any interior pictures in there?
No. Let me see if I can find some. You never know. Let me see something here.
That's New Jersey, so I probably can bring that up in my MLS.
Yeah, you might can MLS it. I didn't see any on there, but it might be some. Let me try. What is this? Redfin on one of these sites. 3 Vata.
Yeah, Redfin, you have it. Mm-hmm.
See, they say it's only worth $288, so $350 might be too high. Matter of fact, I'm gonna assume it's too high, but who knows? Well, they got this house nearby sold for $420. That's why I like Redfin. Sometimes you can get some comparables. You just have to make sure it's the same. I don't know what the beds and baths is of this house. We know it's about 1,600 square feet, supposedly. And all this stuff has to be double checked. Even the stuff you see online, you got to kind of verify it, because sometimes it may not be accurate.
Right. You can also double check also with cash buyers in the area in the MLS who bought, houses in the area for cash.
Matter of fact, let's do that right now. So if we came over here, wokesource.com is the site to get this valuable information right here. If I wanted to go right here, I can go public record comps, MLS comps, or both. I'm going to cheat and just do both if that's not too fast. Well, we see that some sold different prices here, but I need to change our date range first. It's showing a year back. We're going to shave that at least 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts us at about 6 months. I don't know what our house is. Is it a 3-bedroom? Who knows? I'll say 3-bedroom max. And Max, for your name, Max.
Yeah.
2.5 bath. Just guessing, but
max it out.
If it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, you see this one house here. I don't know if that's too small. I can zoom in if that's too small. Zoom. Let me hide this thing. Too big here. They only show that one household for $317, but maybe I need to take that back. Say if this is let me take this bathroom stuff out of here. Still not much. Let me take the bedroom stuff out of here. See, the more stuff you add on here is going to take away some of your comps. So it's a residential. It's single family. And if you say just pure cash buyers, what are cash buyers buying for over there?
Right.
160, 263.
Wow.
You see, and what did we come up with earlier? 145 or 125 with your $20,000 fee that we made up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see they buying them, in the low, I would say upper hundreds to maybe the mid two. And I can't see this house what the condition of it is, but that house looks pretty bad, the one we were looking at. But what do I know about looks? So that's why I say everything starts off with first thing, gather the facts, gather the information, because that's how we're going to determine everything else. Without the facts, we can't run comps. Without the facts, we can't figure out the repairs. Without the facts, we can't figure out nothing on what we're going to offer them. The offer is the easy part. We need to find out if we can give them a solution to their problem.
Okay. Cool.
So if we took this cash buyer thing off and just say, well, what are they selling for, you know, in other ways? You can see public record, different houses sold. And let me zoom this back because I got this kind of tight since I'm sharing the screen. It's big to me, but probably small to y'all. You can let me scroll down here. Scroll down. I can't get down. Okay, I messed up the zoom here. Unzoom. Too zoomy. I done zoomed it so tight I can't see. But on the map over here, you can see our subject property is this blue property, and all these other little numbers over here represent houses in the area. And so if we match those to the numbers over here, we see that this sold for 405, this 458 Ford Avenue, which was pretty close to ours, right across a little street there. You don't want to cross these main streets when you run a comp. You don't want to cross this big highway. You want to try to stay in the same subdivision within a half-mile radius, and you want a house that's fixed up in perfect condition, which I believe this house would be. Let's take a look at the comp. Supposedly, it's probably going to be a beautiful house. You like beautiful houses or you like ugly ones? I like the ones that bring checks. So,
yeah.
So here's, look like a new build or something. No, I don't look like a new build. Look kind of new. I got a lot of, yeah. Let me see if I can zoom that in. That's kind of tight. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Well, it don't matter. I'm gonna zoom in over here and do it. So you can see these pictures here. These are just some of the houses. I mean, they took cookie cutter photos. It looked like a new build still to me. Doesn't it look kind of new to you, or is that just me?
It looked like a remodel or a
something. Like they did a lot of work to it. They did. It wasn't a light rehab. They spent the money on it. We'll put it like.
They spent the money on that one. Yeah.
When you see the stainless steel and a brand new ceiling fan and that backsplash and nice big sink. I don't like the sink. They need a double sink in there. I can tell you that. I don't like that already, even though I ain't buying it. But somebody spent $405 on it, so somebody liked it. Stainless steel. Everything new. Find something. Ain't even got a fire extinguisher. How many houses?
Yeah, it looks like they took out a wall there.
Yeah, they did some serious work. Steps. Open this floor plan up. Somebody spent some bread on this house. They probably spent over $100,000 fixing up this house.
Wow. Is that a lot of money, or is that an average for renovations?
That's not my concern.
That's average around here. Then in where we're at, it's the average around here.
Yeah, I don't even. And they got a his and her sink and I don't know what that is. A big shower. I thought they would have left that a tub, but big old. Is that a bedroom? Good night.
That's the basement.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because of the window up there. Yep. The clues and how the lights are set.
Yeah.
And stuff. All this stuff tells clues. Look at enough houses, you can see it. You can buy a house without ever going to it when you look at enough of them. And I'm all about virtual. I mean, dry basement, washer dryer hookup. I mean, everything's new. New windows, new roof. I mean, what's not new? That garage door, maybe the asphalt or whatever there. This whole house look new. They spent some money. And this is the comp, remember? This is to see what the houses that are all fixed up sell for. Now, let me unzoom that. But it all starts step one is talking to that seller, though, to get you back on track. All of this stuff is after you've gathered all those facts. You've kind of figured out what kind of repairs it needs, and you came up with a number, approximate repair amount. And then, you do your math from there. And then that tells you about what you need to be offering, if not lower. All right,
I can do that.
A $350,000 house and you only getting it under contract for $125,000. Does that sound like an easy feat? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. That's a lot there. So, what you want to add?
That's a lot of info,
Max. You want to add anything to that?
I'm good.
Say it's pretty overkill on this thing.
Yeah, that's a little bit expensive.
What about you, Rich?
Nope. Yep, that's right. Right on.
But see, they say it ain't worth that much on here, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather go off these numbers.
I thought Zillow and Zestimate was like the top next to the MLS.
But I like to go off sold houses in the area that are similar to my property. I don't even look at no Zestimate or none of that. They let you know an idea what they think,
right.
But I don't even use them numbers. You
Right.
can if you're talking to a seller and you see the Zestimate is really low. Hey, fixed up Zillow says it's worth this. That's a strategy as well. Let me go over here. I see we got a lot of people messaging or something over here. Let's see here. I'm showing a range, and let me take this screen off here.
I like the behind the lens TV. Trust but always verify. Absolutely.
That's right. Let me undo that screen there. Blue, put us back in the Sharks. I'm showing a range of 330 to 422. Yep. Let's see here. Trust but always verify. None in P or RPR, Max. What is that?
I think that's like another software program. Is that right, Nicole?
Oh yeah, she looked it up in the thing. Appraisal district. See who owns multiple properties. Exactly. Chris, what platform are you using? I was using wokesource.com. Wokesource.com. You can get a free 7-day trial. Check it out at your leisure. Matter of fact, let me put it on the screen for you. Let me see here. Take that off. If it don't mess up the viewage here. There. Source.com. That's what I was using there. You can get a free 7-day trial.
Okay.
Gives you MLS data nationwide. So you can go anywhere in the United States and get some data. You got to verify all the data because it's just like everything else. We can gather it, but we still got to do our research and be smart. The human element is still here. Right. Wokesource.com. Try it for free and you'll be hooked. All I know is when I got it, I said, you know what? I should have had this going the day I started the business.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
You imagine that?
Yeah, because I see their mortgage. I mean, look how much data you get. You get their loan balance. Sometimes it has like MLS data. So if they had it listed, it'll show it on there, different stuff like that. I mean, it just shows so much, rents. You can even do the rehab calculator and stuff. I don't use
any nationwide?
Nationwide, worldwide, nationwide. I ain't gonna say worldwide. Nationwide. I'm up here making it worldwide. Nationwide. Wokesource.com free 7-day trial.
I think that's how the MLS is trying to be nationwide too.
Yeah, because that's what they do. This is pulling from the MLS.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought this house back in 1980. Damn, January 1st, 1980. So it even can show you sometimes on here too, if there's other transactions. You see, she got a regular old deed. Like when I look at these properties, sometimes, I don't know if that's too, let me go back up here, made the screen go away. Sometimes I, look at these and like if I see quick claim deed and all that junk, I know it's some funky business. We probably finna have some title issues. I know that before I go in, but I try not to be a know anything. I know to ask questions of these people. And when I look at this, I'm going to formulate some extra questions based around the data I've already collected. Does that make sense? When I'm doing my research and doing my closing call. But I don't want to make this.
I understand that.
I don't want to make this too complex. I'm trying to keep it simple though. So start off with the phone call. Do they want to sell one? If they want to sell, now we get to talk. Now you're my buddy.
Does it have a closing cost calculator in there?
I believe it does, but I don't even use all that stuff to be honest. This thing does so much stuff, it's spooky. And I can look up. So if I just wanted to say, I don't even want that house. I just want any property in Fords, New Jersey, and that zip code 08863. It shows you there's 3,800 properties there, 47 pre-foreclosures, 24 active on the MLS right now. These ones are actually, I don't even know if that's active. So you can go MLS, pre-foreclosures, auctions, foreclosures. You can pull cash buyers off of here. You can do properties with liens, vacant properties, high equity properties, and that's just to get you started. The real magic comes in here when you get into the actual.
You guys have done any probate yet? Probate properties that were in probate?
Yep. Sir.
Yep, we like it.
How do I find out what's legal for my state that I can do it in like probate and leads right now and abandoned properties and foreclosures? Because I heard that some things are not legal in all states.
What do you mean legal?
So like you can't get into like liens in certain states because technically you're paying a cheaper price for somebody else's property and it's illegal.
That's why we close all deals through the title company and or real estate attorney. I let them deal with the legal mumbo jumbo. I don't get in the legal business. Is that a good answer?
I would check around. I mean, you've been networking with some local investors as well, right, Doc?
Yeah, there's as I said, we had the meetups up here, but since the coronavirus that we had to close, the meetups down because they basically said everybody has to stay 6 feet away for some reason from everyone, but no one's wearing masks at all. Everyone's like, even Trump isn't wearing any masks. The vice president's not wearing masks. He's like, everything is fake news.
Well, I don't want to say I agree, but I kind of agree. I don't like to say it on live, but
yeah, because
so basically,
I
was
do the
just gonna say,
papers right now.
reach out to your network. Reach out to your local network and ask them. Ask them, is there anything I should know that's not legal? And even then, going back to that trust but verify, get a second, third opinion.
And if you're closing through a real estate attorney or through the title company, they're not going to close something illegal. Believe me.
Right. So ask them.
Close something that ain't right.
Yeah, if nothing else, don't. And that's a great point. You don't even have to waste your time asking your colleagues there in New York or New Jersey. Ask them what title company they use. Get some good investor-friendly title companies and call them directly. Call them.
They'll tell you right away.
Go straight to the horse's mouth. But you want to go to one who's used to working with investors and creative deals, right? You don't want to go to one who's just straight-laced and they only do bank financed with a realtor, and that's all they do and that's all they know. That's fine. If that's their thing, that's their thing, but they wouldn't be able to answer your questions maybe. So find one who's investor friendly and ask them what's legal, what's not.
Exactly. So, yep. I try to let the attorneys do what the attorneys do. Let the professionals do what the professionals do. I find property, I lock up deals, I get checked. Everything else, I let everybody else do their job.
Cool.
If you need a good real estate agent, you reach out to somebody like Max or somebody in your area that's good and know what they're doing, and you work with them if you need to. But in reality, it all starts with you picking up that phone, calling those sellers, doing your guerrilla marketing, finding people who are ready to sell, motivated to sell, and you're going to find deals. Now you're only looking to do wholesale deals, is that right? Or are you looking to do more creative type stuff too?
So right now, I'd like to get into wholesaling deals right now. And something I found out the other day, the huge company called Amazon, they're actually moving right into my neighborhood. And so you have a lot of people over here that basically need to get places to rent in. And since I was a suicide counselor over here, so I have access to a lot of people right now. And somebody's telling me, that's pretty good. I spoke to a real estate agent. They're like, bro, you can really use that. So I want to get into real estate now because I practically have 1,000 leads. But with Fords and North Brunswick and all these other areas, I have access to all these abandoned properties that I can basically do a lot of, I would say, renovations, like pick them up wholesale or basically hold them, flip it and everything. So I got to figure out what to do before the end of this year. At least I can get 1 or 2 properties, or if anything, get 100 under my way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible, but it all starts. That seller got to want to sell first. If they don't want to sell, you're barking up the wrong tree. I can tell you that right now.
Can I force them to sell?
You cannot force anybody to sell you their property, ever. You do not have the authority. You cannot make somebody motivated to sell. They either motivated or they not, or they either have a problem to solve or they not. That's why I said earlier, you have to ask those questions. You want to sell? Yes.
You got to create a problem then,
huh?
You got to create a problem then, right?
No, you don't want to do that.
Or expose it. You don't want to create anything. You want to expose it, right? Bring it to light.
Have it. If they know if they want to sell it or not. It always starts. Would you like to sell your property? Would you consider taking a cash offer? Would you consider taking an offer on a property? Would you like to sell it? If you don't want to sell it, well, you have any other property you want to sell? Do you know anybody that wants to sell? I don't want to make that too deep, like I said, but there's some other things you can do beyond it so that phone call isn't wasted. If I cold call, I'm keeping them on the phone. I'm still asking stuff, even if they don't want to sell. You know anybody want to sell? If you do want to sell in 3 months, would you call me? Whatever.
Right.
Anything, so, and, tell them about what you're doing, because I don't want to waste the call. Because you just never know. Cool. You can be talking to somebody, next thing you know, they got 3-4 properties. And you just, one call can change everything.
Yep. And
so that's the other thing too. You can be doing calls, you can be doing text messages, you can be doing ringless voicemail. That stuff costs money, but it's ways to touch these people. It's a numbers game. You got to touch a lot of people. Throw out a net. It's like catching fish. It's only going to be a few to get caught in that net. Right. And you can't make them sell. Let me see what we got here.
All right.
So true.
I think we have a couple of questions over here. Create a solution. That's what they write. That's right. Create a solution by asking questions. Exactly. Let's see here. Your title companies have attorneys already. Exactly. That's right. I use the attorney right at the title company. Let's see. Nicole's asking how much is it after the trial? Oh, for that for wokesource.com after the free trial is $97 per month. You can download up to 10,000 leads per month from there. So that's more than enough leads. There's more leads than you can even process. That's why, you know, people be like, I ain't got no leads. I don't know how.
Yeah.
It's not possible to not have any leads, not in this day and age. Now, back in the day, maybe, but these days now in 2020, ain't no secrets no more. You pull the list off.
What are those leads from my state or your state?
Nationwide. Everywhere. I just pulled it up. Matter of fact, that's what I was getting ready to show you, but we cut off. So that list. So this
I'm in New Jersey right now. Like you're in Illinois, right?
Is this your zip code 08863?
For Ford, yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, the magic is in this filter. So I can go in here and change it and say I only want these type of I can look up flippers, failed listings. We contact all expired listings because they all still want to sell, and we get a lot of good deals from. Matter of fact, we got 2 came in today from expired listings.
Do other people actually have access to that for New Jersey? Like, is other people looking at that list too?
I don't know what they're looking at. I know what I'm looking at. But I'm gonna show you. Let me see. So as I add things on here,
I mean nationwide.
So failed listings alone, there's 16 of them right here. 16 failed listings in that zip code, and that's these properties right here. Now, why they failed, I don't know. Maybe the price was too high. Maybe the house needed more work. We don't know. All we know is for some reason it failed within the last period of time. It even tell you when it was listed and everything. So
what do you mean failed?
Meaning it was on the MLS listed with the real estate agent and it did not sell. For whatever reason, maybe the price was too high, maybe the house needed work, maybe they, whatever reason, for some reason it didn't sell. So if we were to look at this property here, this first one, this person here got all kind of problems. As you see, they got a bankruptcy. It shows their bankruptcy details, all the stuff, who the bankruptcy trustee name, the court, the date, the status of it has been discharged. You can see the MLS. Oh, snap. So this looks like this was a pre-foreclosure.
Oh, so I could pick that up for free, right?
Huh? No, ain't nothing free. You still got to do everything we do is through the seller of the property. Everything. If that seller not cooperative, you're not buying it. Period. That's why you got to get good with talking to people on the phone. You got to get good at that. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way of dodging out of it. When you get good on the phone with the sellers, the doors will open for you. You can run the comps on it. And you see they bought this house in 2015. So they haven't even had this house that long. So I think this was some type of pre-foreclosure or something. But it doesn't say on here. But we know that they tried to sell it and it didn't sell. Let me see if I can find another one with some more information.
Does that pull up commercial properties too?
Yeah, you can pull up commercial, but it's based more so for residential. You can actually put it in here to, like I say, this filter here can break down a lot of stuff. And that's actually overkill. I don't want to make this too drawn out, but you can pick out houses that are vacant. And the way they know it's vacant is by if it's getting mail. If it is getting mail in the last 21 days, then it'll go on a vacant list. Or if it's absentee owner or occupied, you can put in different things here. Commercial, there's none in here though. In this zip code, you can put in all this different stuff here: single family condo, multifamily 2 to 4, multifamily, land, all this different stuff in here. All these breakdowns, and you can break down even more specific. I don't use any of this stuff though because, like I say, this thing is so powerful. I don't even like talking about it. It's kind of spooky.
It's got a lot of more options. Yeah,
it do so much. It's kind of like overkill. You can break down bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, year built, all that stuff. Home features if it got a pool, garage, basement, or attic. Homeowner association fees. You can put that in there if you only want homes that don't have that.
Damn.
MLS status if it's active, contingent, failed, pending, or sold. You can break that down if it's on market or not on market, or any, or yes, on market. You can put in certain keywords like fixer upper if you want to, and it'll pull that stuff out. Days on market. I usually do 60 days or more when I pull this list. If it's been on the market 60 days or more, I'm hitting them up. I'm hit the real estate agent up or hit the seller up, whoever. Somebody need to sell that house. Y'all paying a mortgage on a vacant property for 2, 3, 4 months. Y'all ready to sell? I know by now, right? You know this information.
Put in this zip code 20906.
What is it?
20906.
You want me to go to a different zip code? All right.
Yeah. 20906.
Maryland.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I gotta clear this out. Clear. And then what was it? 209.
All right, Chris. I'm gonna talk to you later, man. All right. I gotta head to
all right,
work
I'll see you,
now.
Doc. The next 5
All right,
minutes.
good to see everybody.
Y'all doing, Doc? Good today. So for that zip code, there's 22,571 properties. And you see 188 MLS, 26 pre-foreclosures, 2 auctions, 24 pre-foreclosures, 1,500 or so cash bars, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
But like I said, we got to go in and filter. See, because this number's too big. We don't want to pull a $22,000 lead. We can do that. We can download this whole list right now, but I want to filter to what I'm looking for specifically. I only want properties with liens. That's 235 properties right there. Just liens. And it tells you right here what type of lien. HOA lien, and to tell you the price, you know, these are small liens, $1,500 liens. That's no liens for real. So if you you can go in here and change it. So I'm gonna go to the filter again.
What's the range of liens you're looking for? What's the price range?
I can set that. I can everything that you could ever want to do. You can set it to whatever you want. It's all in your settings, all within this filter here. Ownership info. You can see if you only want individual owners, only want corporate owned, I only want mixed, or I only want trust. I usually only do mom and pop, so I can contact them. You can do corporate owned if you know you want to deal with LLCs and stuff. It's only one of them over here, as you can see, that's owned by a business, by Alpha Suki Say. That don't mean they want to sell, because remember, we didn't put anything in the filter yet. Let me go out of that now. I'd have made this thing too big. So back into the filter. These are just properties with liens on them. And you see the lien is only $6,600, and it's the abstract of judgment, whatever that is. And it's been on there since 2017. That don't mean they want to sell. That's just one pain point. So we really
probably had some work done on the house or something.
Yep. So I can go back to individual owners, and as you see here, we got 233 individual owners that have a lien of some type. Now this is where the magic is. So when we go in here, we can say has an active lien, has an active bankruptcy, has a divorce, the lien's been released, or the bankruptcy's been dismissed. So I want active liens. I only want people with active liens. And we're still only dealing with that one zip code. Remember, you can do it by county, or you can do it by zip code, or you can do it by street, I believe, as well. So if you came in here, it's still 233 people. So we're going to do a couple of more things. Property characteristics. We know we want residential. We want single family. We want, I only deal with 3 bedrooms or more. If it ain't got 3 bedrooms, I don't want it, because that might be a harder selling point, right?
Yeah.
I only want 2 bathrooms or more. 3-2, standard cookie cutter house. That knocks me down to only 20 leads. Wouldn't it be easy to deal with 20 leads if we know specifically, like this house here has a $33,000 lien on it? State tax lien. This one has this little lien, and this is just liens. Like I say, you can do this for divorce. You can do this for bankruptcy. You can do this for liens. You can do this for all this different stuff, pre-foreclosures, all of that. Every type of pain point you can think of. So this is just specifically those liens, and it's only 20 people. That don't mean they want to sell, because we didn't really put any other pain points in. But you kind of get the drift. So if I said I want pre-foreclosures too. Let's see here. So I want
Hey, Chris, I don't mean to interrupt you, buddy. My battery's about to go dead on my laptop. My plug's downstairs. So I'm just going to hop off here.
All right, cool.
Hey, thank you so much for stepping up and getting this going and rescuing the meeting, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Thanks, bud. See you. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Take it easy, Max.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Yeah, Max. So this here just has your liens and stuff on it, and you can, like you can even pick your auction date. You say I only want auctions that's going to happen after the 29th of May.
Right.
I don't even know if it's going to be any properties. Nope, it ain't none, because there are no auctions, I guess. There's none scheduled that we know of. But you can set all that, as you see. You can even put in the equity valuation info. I mean, this thing's crazy. Mortgage info, how minimum. You can put in how many mortgages. I only want people with 2 mortgages. I mean, this thing's crazy. Open mortgage balance, approximate. And if there's a cash bar, seller carryback, and any of this other stuff. So there's so many little filters you can do to make your property, your list, whatever you want it to be. So it's actually kind of spooky. Did that answer your question, kind of, sort of?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yep. Do you do? Yep, we do them all. That's cool. That's awesome. Yep. Let's see. It does probate. Exactly. So yeah, that's basically what this thing does. And it's actually like, people buy a list on List Source. You can do it, but you're going to pay what? 20 cents or so, 24 cents per lead sometime, depending on what kind of filters you put on it, because they charge you. But this here ain't going to charge you nothing. It's just you can download
the whole thing, right?
$97 per month after the free trial.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's
it's
it called?
more than worth it because it's like, dang, you can do all of that for that little bit of money. Sign me up, buddy. So yep, check that out. And like I say, if you want to get it for free, try it out. 7-day trial, you'll be hooked. You'll be like, oh man, I should have had this thing the day I started real estate. That's usually what everybody say, like, man, because it's like, you know, and I still ask these questions of the sellers because sometimes you'll see a numbers off or something because maybe they paid their mortgage down a little bit more, or maybe they've been late a little bit. You know, it'd be off by a few $1,000 or something, but you know, it still gets you in the ballpark and get you started. And that's what I like about it.
What else are you using for leads? Are you using like lead generation? Web?
So yeah, we pull a list off of there on wokesource.com. We do driving for dollars. I have deal finders out finding deals for me. They actually go around using that deal machine app. Got a free trial for that as well. They do that. They take the pictures and put it through the app, and we can send them like these little postcards out with a picture of their house on it, stuff like that.
Okay.
Or I usually don't send them mail. I don't send too much mail anymore. We usually just download the list, skip trace the list, and cold call them or text them, or put them through one of our other streams. So we actually get more leads we can process.
SMS software are you using?
What was it?
The SMS software, the texting.
Text Magic. So I'll have a whole list of all the services I recommend on wokerealestate.com. Everything that I use.
Okay.
Every service, and a lot of them have free trials and stuff like that. You can try them out, see if they work for you or not, just to test them out. That's what I always tell people: test it out, see if it works for you. If it do, keep it. If it don't, get rid of it, whack it. But a lot of times I find out that people may not know how to use these services, like that deal machine app I was just talking about. They'll use it and put in the promo code WOKE, WOKE, and use the free trial, and then they'll figure out that, oh yeah, I sent all this mail out, but they're not calling back. It's still mail. I don't want to mail nobody. I just want the leads. My own list that I've generated that I can download, skip trace, and contact other ways other than mail. So, that's where they get expensive. You start sending too much mail out, they can get really costly. And that's not my cup of tea. I want to make money, not spend a lot of money. So we get more leads than we can even process right now, to be honest. That's why I'm hiring more callers and more deal structurers. What are you doing to get leads?
I'm just calling people. I'm going on the MLS and just trying to get contacts and calling them.
I know that's right. Stack those lists. That's right, Nicole. Yeah, I try to stack them up, multiple pain points and things like that. So yeah, we'll be back on next. What is it? 2 weeks from now. What is that? June 6th, 5th, somewhere in there. 7th. What is that? Let me cheat. It's probably June 7th. June 7th. Is that when we're back on? 2 weeks? No, June 2nd.
June 2nd. Yep, June 2nd.
June 2nd. That's when we'll be back on for this Hootie's House Buyers Club thing we'll be doing. Yep, we do them every other week, and we'll have a Zoom link probably back next week. If not, we'll put it back on here if it's easier, because we had some wackos on here earlier. They hacked the stream.
Really? They can do that?
Somebody did it. I don't even know how they did. They ain't hacking this one. Come up in here, I'm gonna boot them. Hack this. Gotcha. They don't know how to hack this one. So yep, that's what we got. Matter of fact, we got some good streams coming up here in the next couple of weeks. What do we got here? Next week we'll be on Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, with Law Clerk on Demand, talking about probate list. And
I definitely gotta get on this one.
Yeah, that's Monday night on the 25th of May, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll be on with her. She's out of Georgia, and they do probate list and eviction list and things like that. So she specializes in pulling those type of lists from the courthouse and things like that. We'll be on with her. The following week, we'll be on with the Mobile Home Elite Investors, talking about mobile home investing. That's on June 1st, one day before our next virtual real estate meetup like today. The following week, I'll be doing that's not the right one. The following week, I'll be doing an actual case study on June 8th. Mm-hmm. The goose that lays the golden eggs. We're going to be doing that on Monday, June 8th, 7 o'clock Central Time as well, 8 o'clock Eastern, streaming live. Then let's see, the 15th of June, we're talking about multifamily investing, dealing with, apartment buildings and things like that. That's going to be June 15th with Yana Epps. Let's see. Who do we got on the 22nd? The 22nd, we're talking about virtual assistants, how to find, train, and retain virtual assistants with Andrea Stakes. She be training them up, getting them good on them phones and everything, giving them the basic training. Yep. So everything you need for the real estate is, as you see, is on the lineup. And let's see here. That's the 28th. And then the 29th, what is that? The 29th of June, we're on with Miss Andy. And she'll be talking about how to build family credit. The mom, dad, and their kids. That's on the 29th of June, 7 o'clock. And then the Monday after that, we'll be on with another person. So every Monday night, we're on just like that. And to be notified of when we go live, all you got to do is text JV to 31996. That'll get you the free joint venture agreement document, as well as put you on a notification for when we go live on these Monday nights. Text JV to 31996 and you'll be on the notification squad. All right, Max, did you have any closing statements you want to make before we get up out of here and do some more woke stuff?
Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Probably before that. I'm on every day, though.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
See ya.
All right. So that's how we do it, family. Don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets at Chris Monroe STL. That's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's YouTube. Don't forget the YouTube where we talk about all this real estate talk. I think it's about 200 free videos on there as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care, and that would be great of you. And if you haven't already, be sure to jump in and join the Woke Real Estate Investors Group, the free Facebook group on Woke Real Estate Investors on Facebook, talking about subject to, talking about lease options, talking about seller financing, and so much more. Everything you want to do right there in the Woke Real Estate Investors Group on Facebook. It's free. Why haven't you joined already? So that's how we're going to do that. Join in there, and we're going to see you on the next one. So do what you do, be who you be, and I'll see you before you see me.
And we have And we have And we have Mr. I Stay Woke, and Mr. I Stay.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by WokeSkipTracing.com. Look up phone numbers and email addresses with ease, with pricing as low as only 15 cents per match. Not per search, per match. If there's no number or email address, you don't pay. Get accurate data in just minutes. WokeSkipTracing.com. That's WokeSkipTracing.com.